When we think about achieving success, especially financial success, our minds often jump to the idea of intricate strategies, complex analysis, and deep intellectual understanding. We're conditioned to believe that the more we think, analyze, and plan, the better our chances of success. But here's where the paradox begins. Often, those who think less and act more are the ones who reach the pinnacle of financial success. The first aspect we need to consider is the paralysis of overthinking. We've all been there, analyzing every detail, considering every possible outcome, getting stuck in an endless loop of what-ifs. This overthinking doesn't lead to better decisions, it leads to inaction. While you're busy weighing every option, someone else is taking the leap. They might not have all the answers, but they're moving forward. This brings us to the crux of this part, the power of simple action. There's an undeniable beauty in simplicity. Those who might be deemed less intelligent often don't get caught up in the minutiae. They see an opportunity and they go for it. They're not burdened by the need for perfection or paralyzed by the fear of failure. Their decisions are straightforward, often based on a basic understanding of the situation, coupled with gut instinct. The misunderstood value of basic decisions. It's crucial to understand that a basic decision isn't necessarily a bad decision. On the contrary, it's often the most efficient one. While the overthinkers are still plotting their course, those who embrace simplicity have already set sail. They learn, adapt, and grow in real time. It's a dynamic approach to wealth creation, grounded in the real world rather than in theoretical scenarios. Embracing risk and learning from failure. Another key aspect is the willingness to embrace risk and learn from failure. Those who are less inhibited by overanalysis are more open to taking risks. Yes, they face failures, but they also see these failures as learning opportunities rather than setbacks. Each misstep is a lesson, bringing them closer to their goal. In conclusion, the power of action over analysis lies in the ability to move quickly, seize opportunities, and learn from the real-world results of those actions. This approach, often adopted by those perceived as less intelligent, can lead to greater and faster accumulation of wealth. It's not about having all the answers. It's about being brave enough to pursue the questions. As we move to the next part, keep in mind this thought. Sometimes the best way to achieve success is to simplify your approach and take the leap. Having established the power of action over analysis, let's now turn to another crucial element in the journey to wealth that often eludes the highly intellectual: the art of following proven paths. This concept is beautifully simple yet surprisingly effective in the world of wealth creation. Every successful person, knowingly or not, leaves behind a blueprint, a path that others can follow. These blueprints are valuable resources, distilled wisdom from years of trial and error. The less intelligent, as society labels them, are often more inclined to follow these paths. They understand the power of leveraging existing knowledge and experience, rather than trying to reinvent the wheel. Let's consider some examples. Think of franchise owners who adopt a business model that's already been proven successful. They're not starting from scratch, they're using a template that works. Or consider those who invest in well-established markets or products. They're not searching for the next big thing. They're capitalizing on what's already working. There's a common misconception that to be successful, one must be original. But success isn't always about originality. Sometimes it's about execution. It's about taking a path that has been trodden and walking it better or differently. This approach requires less overthinking and more doing, a trait often found in those who may not be considered the brightest, but are certainly among the most practical. Simplicity comes into play again here. It's simpler to follow a path than to create a new one. This doesn't mean there's no room for innovation, but the innovation is applied within a proven framework, reducing risk and increasing the chances of success. Understanding and respecting the journey. It's important to understand and respect the journey of those who have succeeded before us. Their successes and failures are not just stories. They're lessons, guideposts, and warnings. By following their paths, the less intelligent demonstrate a profound understanding of the practical side of success, learning from others, applying those lessons, and adapting them to their own context. In concluding this part, remember that the brilliance in wealth creation often lies not in groundbreaking originality, but in the smart application of proven methods. It's about seeing the value in the paths laid out by others and having the wisdom to follow them, even when they seem too simple to be effective. This approach, often overlooked by the over-analytical mind, is a cornerstone in the wealth-building strategies of those who succeed with less. As we move forward, let's keep in mind that sometimes the key to unlocking wealth is not in creating a new road, but in recognizing and walking the roads already built. Moving beyond the practical strategies of wealth accumulation, let's delve into a deeper, often overlooked aspect, the almost spiritual dimension of making money. This is where the journey to wealth transcends mere financial gain and touches upon something more profound: freedom, purpose, and the ability to impact. At its core, wealth is more than just numbers in a bank account. It's a tool for liberation. For many, especially those not bogged down by overcomplications, financial success is a means to free themselves from the constraints of day-to-day survival. This freedom is not just physical, but mental and emotional. It allows one to move beyond the basics of living and into a realm of higher purpose and exploration. Often the pursuit of wealth is misinterpreted as pure materialism. However, for those who see beyond the surface, wealth becomes a vehicle for achieving higher goals. It's about the ability to pursue passions, to foster creativity, to educate oneself, and to explore the depths of human potential. Perhaps the most spiritually fulfilling aspect of wealth is the ability to help others. This isn't just about charity, it's about empowerment. The less intelligent, or the simple-minded, as society labels them, often understand this intuitively. Their pursuit of wealth isn't just for personal gain, but for the upliftment of their families, communities, and beyond. It's a shared success, a collective elevation. There's a certain humility in this approach to wealth creation. It's not about outsmarting everyone else. It's about understanding that wealth is a means to a greater end. This perspective brings a sense of peace and satisfaction that mere accumulation of wealth for its own sake cannot provide. Finally, this path to wealth is a spiritual journey of letting go of ego, of overthinking, of the need to prove oneself intellectually. It's about embracing a simpler, more grounded approach to life and success. In this simplicity, there's a profound wisdom that those who chase complexity often miss. The spiritual aspect of wealth is about seeing money as a tool for liberation, for higher purpose, and for communal upliftment. It's a journey that teaches humility, gratitude, and the joy of shared success. As we move forward, let's remember that the true value of wealth lies not just in the freedom it brings to ourselves, but also in the opportunities it creates for others to rise and achieve their highest potential. In this final part, we address a compelling irony: the role of intelligence in wealth accumulation. It's a nuanced exploration of how a trait valued so highly in society can sometimes become a stumbling block in the pursuit of financial success. Intelligence undoubtedly is a valuable asset. It equips individuals with the ability to understand complex concepts, foresee long-term consequences, and innovate. However, when it comes to wealth accumulation, this intelligence can be a double-edged sword. The more intelligent often fall prey to overanalysis, seeking perfection in every decision, which can lead to missed opportunities and hesitance in taking decisive action. This brings us to the virtue of simplicity. There's an inherent power in simple, straightforward decision-making, a quality often found in those not encumbered by the need to overcomplicate. Their approach to wealth is grounded in practicality and action, not just theory and planning. This simplicity allows them to move faster, adapt quicker, and seize opportunities that the overly analytical might miss. It's essential to redefine what we consider intelligence in the context of wealth creation. True intelligence isn't just about cognitive abilities or academic achievements. It's also about emotional intelligence, the intelligence of knowing oneself, understanding others, and navigating the real world. This form of intelligence is often the driving force behind the financial success of those deemed less intelligent by conventional standards. Achieving wealth often requires a balance between knowledge and instinct. While knowledge is crucial for informed decision-making, instinct plays a key role in timing and risk-taking. The less intelligent often have a keen sense of instinct, honed by experiences rather than formal education, allowing them to capitalize on opportunities that others might overthink. In conclusion, it's vital to recognize that intelligence in wealth accumulation is not just about IQ or academic prowess. It's about the ability to act, to follow proven paths, and to understand the deeper, almost spiritual significance of wealth. It's a blend of practical intelligence, emotional intelligence, and instinct. As we wrap up this discussion, let's appreciate the irony that sometimes those who are less focused on proving their intelligence are the ones who find the most success in the unassuming yet potent pursuit of wealth. In the end, the journey to wealth is as much about mindset and approach as it is about financial strategies. By embracing simplicity, action, and a deeper understanding of wealth's purpose, anyone, regardless of their conventional intelligence, can embark on this fulfilling journey. Let this be a reminder that in the pursuit of wealth, sometimes the most profound wisdom lies in simplicity and the courage to act. As we conclude our exploration of why individuals perceived as less intelligent often achieve greater financial success, it's clear that the journey to wealth is multifaceted and paradoxical. It challenges our traditional notions of intelligence and success, revealing that sometimes the keys to financial prosperity lie not in complex theories or over-analytical strategies, but in simplicity, action, and an intuitive understanding of the world. We've seen how overthinking can lead to inaction and missed opportunities, while a straightforward approach often results in swift and decisive success. We've learned the value of following proven paths, leveraging the wisdom and experiences of those who have succeeded before us. We've delved into the almost spiritual aspect of wealth, recognizing it as a tool for liberation and empowerment, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. And finally, we've redefined intelligence in the context of wealth creation, understanding that it encompasses more than just cognitive abilities. It includes emotional intelligence, practical wisdom, and the instinct to act when opportunity presents itself. In closing, let this discussion be a reminder that wealth creation is accessible to all, regardless of conventional measures of intelligence. It's about adopting a mindset that values simplicity, action, and a deeper understanding of wealth's true purpose. By embracing these principles, we open ourselves to the possibilities of financial success and the broader, more meaningful freedoms it can bring. Remember, the journey to wealth is not just a financial quest. It's a journey of personal growth, learning and understanding the profound impact that wealth can have on our lives and the lives of those around us. So let us move forward with the confidence that success is not reserved for the few deemed intelligent by societal standards, but is attainable by anyone who approaches it with the right mindset and determination.